Believe it or not, this plus-sized princess is the legendary Snow White, and her secret to a stunning transformation? It's all in a pair of magical red shoes. When she puts them on, she becomes the most beautiful woman in the world. But after eating an apple from a magical tree, she made a powerful witch furious. To escape, Snow White slips on the red shoes and runs for her life. She stumbles upon the home of 7 dwarfs, who are instantly captivated by her beauty. But what Snow White doesn't know is that they're actually cursed princes. They were cursed for judging a princess on her looks, and now they turn into green dwarfs whenever someone sees them. The only way to break the spell? A true love's kiss. One of them, Merlin, desperately tries to win her over to break his curse. When she's not looking, he's a handsome prince. But the second she turns around, he's a green dwarf again. He's desperate for her kiss, but he only wants her to see his perfect side. One night, he tries to explain that the man she sees isn't the real him, but she tells him, "I like you just the way you are right now." As they fall in love during a date by the river, a giant wooden robot attacks, dragging Merlin underwater. Without a second thought, Snow White dives in to save him, but Merlin is pinned by a huge boulder, and she's not strong enough to move it. So without hesitation, she takes off the red shoes. She transforms back into her true self and uses all her strength to pull Merlin to safety. And for the first time, Merlin sees the real Snow White. In that instant, he realizes why the curse was never broken. He wasn't in love with her. He was in love with the shoes. He thinks about it all night, and filled with guilt, he leaves. Soon after, the witch captures Snow White, forces her to eat another poison apple, and turns her into a tree. The magic mirror tells Merlin that the shoes are impossible to take off once they're on, but Merlin freezes. He knows that's not true, because she took them off to save him. He finally understands how much he meant to her, and how he threw her away just because of her looks. Heartbroken, Merlin races to the palace. He grabs the witch and tackles her off a cliff, sacrificing himself to save Snow White. The witch's magic is broken, and Snow White is human again, but Merlin is barely alive. She sadly gives him a final kiss goodbye, but that kiss breaks his curse. Merlin transforms back into a prince and wakes up. It turns out, the moment Merlin was willing to die for the real Snow White, their love became true love. Finally, free from judging each other by looks, the two share a happy embrace.